friends, welcome to Key to Pictures. In this video we're going to talk about how to get sharper handheld shots. So a lot of times when I'm out shooting, I just don't have enough light to get a really fast shutter speed. That's always my number one goal, is to get lots and lots of light to my subject in order to get a really fast shutter speed, because a fast shutter speed will give you those really sharp, clear pictures. But sometimes that's just not an option. You just can't get a really fast shutter speed. So, you know, my rule is to try to get the shutter speed over 1/125th of a second. So, you know, that doesn't mean that I just won't take a picture if I can't get that fast of a shutter speed. If it is a little bit slower than that, then these are the techniques I use when I'm hand holding my camera. Some people will just put it on a tripod, and that helps because it keeps your camera super steady, and then you don't have any of that camera shake, and you're able to capture sharper and clearer images if your shutter speed is slow. However, I am just not one to ever carry around a tripod. I never do. It feels hard to maneuver when my camera's on a tripod, and I just don't like the extra baggage. So I always hold my camera. But there's 4 things that I remember and that I think about when I am doing a handheld shot and my shutter speed isn't that fast. So the first thing I remember is I will hold my breath, and that kind of sounds funny, but if you're taking a picture and you're breathing, then your camera can slightly move, and even just a slight bit of movement from your camera can cause a little bit of blurriness that will ruin your picture. So when I'm taking the picture, I'll hold up my camera and I will just hold my breath while I push the shutter button, because that way you are eliminating that possibility of moving your camera because of your breathing. The second thing I do is I squeeze the shutter button just slightly. Instead of, you know, attacking it, doing this, I just keep my finger on it, and I will, you know, push it slowly down halfway down to get the focus set, and then I just squeeze it. You know, you don't want to do this a lot because you're going to get just a little bit of shake, and that's going to cause blurriness in your picture. And then the third thing that I find myself doing is I will tuck in my elbows close to my body, and it kind of makes a nice, so I don't know if you can see this, so I kind of tuck it in like this, and it makes your camera more stable. So if you're out here or up here, then you have a lot more room for error, or room for camera shake. But if you've got your elbows tucked in to your side and you're squeezing your camera in, that's going to really help to get those clear pictures. And then the fourth thing I do is I will lean against an object, either the ground or a tree or a wall, and that's going to steady myself even more. So if I'm able to, you know, if I'm laying on the ground to take a photo down of maybe some kids who are on the ground, then I'll prop my elbows up on the ground. Or if there's a tree or a building near, and I can use that, then I will just lean my body up to it, and then, you know, tuck my elbows in, and then squeeze and take the picture. That way you're not, your camera is as stable as it can possibly be while you're getting that shot. So just remember those 4 tips, and you won't have to use a tripod either. So I want to leave you with a quote, and the quote today is by Karen Salmason, and she said, "Don't shrink your dreams, supersize your courage and abilities." So I hope you make it a great day, and I'll see you soon.